So, hello and good morning, everyone. Myself, Krish Verma, and this is my day three of speaking in English. It's very cold today, and let's start what I want to speak in there. I'm just telling that in my last 2 days, I'm do I did little bit of my target, and because I have my exams, college exams at now, so I use much of the time to for study for my college exams. That's why I can't give that much time to listening music or podcast वगैरह वगैरह etc. And but I will try my best to do this. I'm trying little bit but regularly, so I don't think so that I'm learn something new, but I think that I now getting more weird in English, because I don't know what I'm saying and how I'm saying, but I know that but that's I that other that I know that this I'm speaking, that's it. But this is the problem I face recently. I don't think it would be longer for me because of my uh, regular practice, because of my working, because of my habit. I wanted to become habitual with English. I'm trying to capturing more than myself. I I think I think it is not that much hard I was thinking about it. Thought about I have the thought that English is a very tough language. And how I would learn it. How would I speak in English? How basically how the word is how is very problematic for me, because the word how creates more problem than the language itself. As because whenever I was trying for speaking English, I'm always thought that is it good, and how it is good, and how I am speaking, how to write in English, how to write the sentences in English, how to write a paragraph, how to make a story of how what I want to tell to the people, how I express my words in written form, and not only in written form, how I express my thoughts in communication, how I convince people. If there is no other option than English, then it would be hard for me. I would not face this. I always thought that I have a thought, sorry for that. I have always thinking about it whenever will I go outside the India, how I contact with other person, how I start the conversation with other, if I don't know how to speak in English, basically in English, because English is more tough for me because of my surroundings. In my surrounding there is no that much environment, that type of environment where English is speaking or generally used. There is only Hindi we use, but my parents support me for that. My parents always allow me to speak in English, but how I I whenever I'm trying to speak in English, I'm learn for speak communication. Always my teacher, my mentors, my cousins, as well as my siblings taught me that first you learn the tenses, grammar, etc., etc., conjunctions, prepositions, modals, that types of that lots of grammar words that I have to learn. After that I am able to speak and write in English. But one of my friend, one of my closest one, is suggest me that these are okay, but it would create some problem. Like whenever you will speak, you first thought how it is a correct form of sentence or not. For challenging this, he suggests me that I, he suggests me to listening the music, English musics, uh, watching podcast in English, movies in English, series in English, so that if I am able to understand these things, then I am able to speak as well. And when I'm also a student of BA English honors, so I have the lots of novels like this. So I have to read these novels, or that help me to improve myself. For for today, I'm just saying that I'm not improving myself. I'm not that much improved. I don't see the improvement in myself. But okay, that's it. Okay, for myself, I'm capable. If I'm going like this continuously, I'm able, I would, I will, I would not, I will do this. I will do this. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for today. Good morning. Jai Hind.